is absconded.
Oh, he's been oh my goodness. All right, team, we would like to call up our wonderful Butler League. Now, these are the insouciant and cheeky individuals who make your team happen. So, if I could please have the delightful Argent Peacock to the stage.
So, if you are not aware, we're Fae.
That's correct.
And we will die without validation.
It's true. We must have the clapping, or like Tinkerbell, we will disappear in a poof of pixie dust. Now, up first we have our resident dandy extraordinaire and a marvelous sword maiden who can slice a crumpet at 50 paces with her saber, Argent Peacock. Welcome, Argent Peacock. Thank you for your butlering service. And then from the far distant lands of Eastern Steampunklandia, we have none other than the Teaser Maya. Welcome, Teaser. And the Teaser is also a unicorn wrangler and introduced us to the delightful Eustace. Thank you, Teaser.
Everybody knows puppets.
Everyone loves puppets, and puppets make all tea time better. So, Teaser is able to brew the fiercest oolong with the power of his gaze at 50 paces.
It's absolutely smoldering. It's boiling.
It is. It's piping hot. Thank you, Teaser. And of course, we have the absolutely smashing Mathematica Cruncher of Numbers.
Who is in her Swamp Witch form today.
Did you think your pool would last the summer? Did you think algae would not be a menace? You're wrong. You're wrong. Your pool is now cursed.
It's so sorry. Bonuses. You get curses.
Bonus curses. And of course we have the most extraordinary, the most delightful, the most dapper of them all, our Butler Supreme. The butler is able to pick the sweetest, ripest tea leaves with the mere flick of his side arm, which is, it's a very specialized sword, is it not, Butler? It's a specialized tea slaying sword. We don't ask too many questions. We merely accept the reality.
We have two butlers off stage.
Who
Be
are
off stage,
resting.
but they are just as important. But Captain Azar. Okay.
Now the captain is the one who manages to keep all of us ridiculous cats organized. Clearly, she is a superhero because only superpowers can manage to wrangle this group of miscreants. Good morning, Captain. Thank you for keeping us in line. Absolutely a beacon of charm. Yes, and finally, but certainly not lastly, is our own dear Minister of Time and Tranquility, Joseph. But wait, are you Joseph or are you Georgie? Joji. Half drag, half boy, all sass. Joji helps us step out of line. We're very happy to have these two forces for good chaos keeping us going.
I am your social media maven, Eve Riot, and it's my honor to introduce two of the most brilliant, charming MCs in all of steampunk. The absolutely kawaii Grand Arbiter and the stunning, tremendous comedienne, Madame Askew. We still have room for sign-ups, so please do sign up, and I'm gonna stay straight. You can also always sit straight.
Thank you, my darlings. Thank you to our wonderful tea team.
it's already started.
I'm already done with it.
Oh, you're already done.
Yeah, I prepped for the next thing.
Yeah, you're already prepped.
So we currently have 2 teachers signed up, and if you have not been with us before, you may not know that we will lure you to these rocky shoals of tea. We will cajole you, we will beg you, and
There is special Luca if you participate. We do give rewards for participation.
or bribes.
I mean, there are
Rewards.
stalwart efforts for your nobility.
That's correct. For your wonderful endeavor today. If we know you, however, if we know you and we don't get more sign-ups, we will be shameless and we will call upon you and you will not know what to do except to succumb.
So who has never been to a tea duel before? Never ever.
Ooh, welcome newcomers.
So if you've never done this before, don't worry. I won't throw you to the wolves. We'll give you pointers. We'll show you how to do this thing. And also, you're running out of opportunities to do it for this year. This is the second to last tea duel before the final. And I'm going to tell you the truth. My experience with folks is that there are far more people who regret not doing tea dueling than who regret doing it. I've never met a single person who's like, I hated tea dueling so much, I could never ever. So I do think that if you're like feeling a little bit of the FOMOs, I really, if you've got concerns of FOMO type consequences in your life, I highly recommend you letting us know as soon as possible that you are desperate to tea duel.
Because we're desperate to host you. And also we acknowledge it is early, we're all waking up, we had a lovely night last night, and it's a big lift to be perky at this hour. But the Grand Doctor's right. You will have the most magical time here on the stage, I promise. We're wacky.
We're very wacky, it's true. It's a wacky time, to say the least.
It's kooky.
It's kooky and creative. It's delicious also. You get free tea.
And biscuits.
And biscuits. And swag. There's so many things to be enjoyed. So
We do have amongst our numbers a retired butler. Hello, retired butler. Yes. Yes, you.
it's really more of a lax intern.
I mean, they were about to ascend.
They had almost completed their training, and then they were like, no, I must escape to Portland.
But we love the Vixen, and we're so happy to see you with us today. You look absolutely smashing, Vixen. The Vixen has been tea dueling with us for a long time. Many years. You were knee-high, you weren't tiny, you were bathed in arms, and we raised you in the sport of tea dueling. So my question for you is, why haven't you signed up to tea duel?
Well, it's that time. It is the time of the sign-ups. So if you are interested in tea dueling in your heart of hearts, I do not care how many times you've done it or how few. I want you to raise your hand high and let me know. There we go.
All right, come to the stage.
You come down here. You come down
Come
here.
forward. Everyone who raised your hand.
Yeah,
come
everyone who
forward.
raised their hand, come forward.
We're going to take your names. And
That
I'm
is
going to-
bravery. That is strength.
You're delightful.
Madam, will you write them down
Yes, I
while
will.
I'm doing
Yes.
this? Elizabeth, you are going to enjoy this, I promise.
Thank you.
The Vixen, of course, we know how to put you on the list. Jessica. The Professor.
The Professor.
Oh, we will start you off that way if that is what you wish.
Right.
I mean, once we've defeated them, if one of you will have to proceed forward. Yes. not yet seen my eye and seen my experience. So, whose first time at Wild West Con is right now? Who's never done it before?
This is your first time. Listen, you cheeky strumpets.
I feel like you're so well dressed. I feel like you should be tea-doing today. You should be.
Listen, Captain Corcoran, I know you've come to betray us as a member of the Bird Bee Brigade, and you know, I mean, it stings. It stings my heart a little bit. But I want you to know, despite your great betrayal, I still adore you.
So, can we put you on the list?
All right, thank you.
I mean, you'll enjoy yourself. It'll be fine. Okay. Now you in the bi-colored hat. Have you done tea dueling with us before? Okay, so you've watched once, you know how this works, and you've met my gaze, unfortunately. You look directly at me, and now,
you're in trouble now.
And now I have to ask you, are you sure you don't want to try? You saw it yesterday, you saw how fun it was. It takes 3 minutes, and then you're basically done. You'll do it? What's your name?
It's Kayla.
Oh, it's Kayla.
Hello, Kayla.
I can't quite make it out from here.
All right.
Oh, it's Professor Tailstrip.
Good morning.
Good
Hello.
morning,
We're
Professor.
all feeling bushy-eyed and bright-tailed.
I mean, we're feeling bushy for sure. Like I just crawled out from under one. But
Good morning. All right, we have a plan, Red Lobster.
Okay.
May I have your ear for 10 seconds?
I would really like it to remain attached to my head.
I'm just going to borrow it. All right, next. Conference achieved.
Are we?
It's the Commodore. Good morning, Commodore.
Yes.
This is not for the Dueling.
Okay.
There's been a request to settle a sibling rivalry this morning.
Oh, a sibling rivalry.
Between one Rocky the family of the Commodore Evie. All right.
Oh, wait. Stairs.
That's correct. We have a staircase and we
Don't make an OSHA violation. Dark goddess OSHA will strike us down.
All right, Rocky of Clan Vets, please take your seat, sir. Rocky, upon your shoulders rests your familial honor.
Well, he is the patriot.
You are the patriarch of Clan Vets, Rocky. Are you
Oh,
prepared?
and it's the ousted Commodore, forced to the ocean seas when her birthright was stolen from her. Don't you know the story of how the Lemon Pirates were formed?
I have heard rumor of the story of the birth of the Lemon Pirates, that mighty organization of insouciant airship fellows who go everywhere and steal our lemons.
There's no scurvy on my ship.
There is not. But and truly, your tale is one of great woe. Being forced to travel by boat in a landlocked state.
You had to go to the air.
Yeah, no, you had to go to the air. There was no other option because there's no real large enough bodies of water.
Yeah. Well, and when there are, it's during monsoon season and it goes away.
Yeah.
Very limited now.
Very limited amount. And your birthright was stolen from you. You have the power. You have have the destiny and the power of the Bench Clan and the gift of lesbianism, a true power. It would be sufficient to conquer all. However, you were thwarted by another.
But I see what the true rivalry is all about now. So, Commodore, Rocky, I know, Commodore, you are aware of how to duel. Rocky, you have never tea-dueled before. Have once did you train him in the art of tea-dueling?
I explained it. He did very well.
Excellent, I see that the power runs strong in the Betts family.
And the Oxford student test.
Oh, I see. Oh, I see. All has been revealed. So, today, my darlings, you are going to get a brief display of the prowess of tea-dueling with a true titan of tea-dueling, the Commodore, Evie Betts. Now, tea-dueling is the art and sport of settling your matters of honor upon the field of tea using the power of your wit, a very hot pepper, and these biscuits. Grand Arbiter, would you like to go through a brief description of the rules?
Sure, I can do that. Okay. How brief?
What do you think? 60 seconds? 2 minutes?
No, we'll just keep it to the minimum amount.
All right, go forth.
Okay. Tea-dueling is the art of morning moment.
I thought you really having
Okay, I think it's good now.
I understood that.
That was a very quick
All with my people. In tea-dueling, two competitors take to the field of tea to settle their duels of honor. They will be both given a cup of hot piping tea and weapons from the farms of Pembridge. Small biscuits. They will hold them between two fingers and two fingers only in a pinching maneuver, using any combination of fingers on a single hand. You can use the honorable spot, but we don't recommend one of these. We really want to use a strong middle index finger combination generally. You will then, on the count of dunk your biscuits 50% or more into your piping hot tea, being careful not to burn your fingers, holding it there for 5 seconds. We will count for you. You don't have to know how to count. Once we've reached 5 seconds, you'll lift the biscuits out, and the duel has begun. The winner of the duel is the last competitor to cleanly eat their biscuit. That means 90% of their 90% or more in their biscuit in their mouth in a single swoop, also known as a knot. There's 3 ways to lose. The first and least shameful way to lose is the splash, when the biscuit falls into the teacup. Very chewy tea, but ultimately not a big deal. The second, more shameful way to lose is the splatter, where it lands on any surface other than your person or the teacup. Generally fine, but can cause some structural damage to objects and or floorboards, so we recommend to keep it to a minimum. The last and most shameful way to lose, terrible, is the The splodge is when the biscuit lands onto your person, in which you are banished from the steampunk society for 5 seconds, and then we will return you, renewed and refreshed, hopefully have learned from your choices. And that's the game.
That's it. All right, are you ready?
As a reminder, I've been trying to impress this upon people, and every time no one listens to me. It makes me absolutely livid. So, I hope you're ready. What is the Grand Arbiter's #1 rule of tea-dueling? Mouth to Mickey, not Mickey to mouth.
That's correct. Now, my darlings, for you today, for your enjoyment, we have 3 different marvelous teas provided for us by the delightful tea purveyors of Teapot Teas. Of course, we have the most marvelous existential despair, the Grand Arbiter's signature tea, a blanc puer, the little hint of brandy, and a big hint of the existential void staring you back in the face. It's delicious, and it'll really wake you up in the morning. Next, we have the Blue Abyss, Gail Carragher's signature tea, and it pairs perfectly with the despair because it really conversation with the void. And finally,
If you found yourself exploring the empty sands of the desert,
that's correct.
you might find yourself wanting a piping hot cup of red sands, a Rubios of great flavor.
This is a caffeine-free to say for those of you who are
Caffeine adverse.
Yes, exactly. So, with that, what tea would you like, dear Rocky?
I would like the red sands, please.
A red sands.
I would like the deep blue abyss.
A deep blue abyss.
Since you don't have the lemony pirates,
I mean, we technically have it,
it's not rude.
but it's not brewed because it wasn't on the list.
Also, it's far too cheery for our vibe.
Yeah, no.
Vibe has to stay.
Because the lemony pirates epiphany is fabulous.
It is fabulous. It's delightful. It is the signature tea for today's nuptial adventure.
The dark compact.
It's really our vibe.
Yeah.
You can't tell, we're deeply gone.
The ritual must commence.
All right, now that you have your tea, please choose a weapon, one of your biscuits. Excellent. We have a bishop.
A bishop and, well, a queen for a queen in the pirate.
Ooh,
I
please.
am a pirate queen.
Yes.
Because she is.
Okay. Raise the biscuits now. It's time to raise the biscuits.
You don't want a musical number?
We don't have time.
All right, good. On the count of done.
We're gonna wait till
till
everyone has got their seats.
50% or more into your teacup. Are you ready?
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay.
Excellent.
Okay. 1, 2, done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and raise those biscuits.
And the duel has begun.
Okay, we've got a Liverpudlian hole here.
Oh my goodness. And over here we have the Parisian twist with the Tibetan stair step. A really interesting pairing in terms of a handhold.
Oh, what is
Oh.
this? What's
Oh my goodness! It's the Alsatian ride!
Oh, and it's the oh!
Responded with a
And with that, Evie, you have reclaimed your honor. Commodore, the house is yours. There will no longer be a patriarchy in this family. There will only be a lesbiarchy.
Rocky, that was a masterful bit of tea dueling. Thank you so much for joining us at the stage today. And congratulations, Clan Bets, on the pending marriage in your family. Do you have that? Yeah. Yes, this is for you. You are quite welcome. Thank you for joining us. You just add that to the bottom edge of your badge. The Commodore will show you how.
yes.
Thank you both.
So you can't you don't have to go home, but you can't stay on the stage.
Dear Rocky, would you like the rest of your tea?
Oh, absolutely.
Please take your teacup with you.
And
Enjoy your tea.
if you go to the stage doors and make a little whining noise, I think that they make you fill your cup.
That's correct.
Okay. With that, we're going to start the duel proper.
Correct, Grand Arbiter. And I'm very excited. We have
We have a lot of people that are very quite talented. I think we need some. I really want to start us off with some captain on captain action.
Say! Grand Arbiter, I'd like to invite some betrayers to our stage today.
Let's invite some villains. I'd like to invite Captain Boomerang to the stage. And can I also, man, now the microphone's working.
Yeah,
It really helps if it's turned on. Can I also get Captain Cold Brew to the stage?
Welcome, Captains.
Two of the Steam Flash's Rogues Gallery.
These two are part of the Titans of Tea Dueling from our most western provinces in Steampunklandia. We're so happy to welcome them here today, even though they're betrayers. You're a really cute betrayer, though.
I mean, I'm actually allergic to coffee, so it's for the bit.
We love the bit, though. We love a bit. We have for you today Existential Despair, a beware, The Deep Blue Abyss, a delightful pea flower oolong, and Red Sands, the bitter red sands of the desert that will consume your spirits after you've lived here long enough. Deep Blue Abyss.
Deep Blue Abyss. What are you feeling, my chili froindo?
Let's also do Deep Blue.
Oh, two Deep Blue Abysses.
It is pretty obvious.
It's very on theme.
Koalas!
So,
This is so good.
you've done tea dueling before. Are you emotionally prepared for this endeavor? Taking on someone who can throw a bicky and have it swing back into their maw?
I've witnessed Captain Boomerang's prowess during tea time. Weaponized crumpets are not to be laughed at. Captain, do you have anything to say for yourself?
Watch out for the stale ones, maybe.
Well, I feel like that may be your cold. You might get the jitters if you had a full cold brew. You need your hand to stay steady. Because if you have enough cold brew, you do get the abilities of the flash and that you can vibrate your molecules through the matter.
What a good time!
Okay, are you ready
Are
to
you
select
ready?
your weapons? Okay. We have a king!
And
We have a rook.
a castle!
It's a rook.
It's a castle! Well, we know what this duel is about. Team Castle versus Team Rook. All right, are you ready?
I'm disappointed you're sitting on my side of the stage.
Do you want to take spots?
Yeah, I don't think, no, I'm not doing that.
All right, I'll go Team Castle. I know what my motions are.
You're eager, but we need to save those stands for a different time.
Woo! Yeah, mine's perfect. All right, are you ready? Please raise those pickies. On the count of dump, you know what to do. 1, 2, dump!
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Raise those
Those
pickies.
bickies, and the duel has begun. We see Captain Boomerang is using sweet wishes to try to manipulate their bicky with their mind.
They are also using the planted elbow technique, which is a classic option. I mean, it might be a little bit, they could
I
try
mean,
something.
you think that elbow is planted, but it's actually levitating.
It is the hover elbow. Oh, they're both hovering.
Oh, that's a bed. Clean up! Clean up! You tried to escape the boomerang. You're trying to escape the truth that it's a rook. But it's incoming to you.
Castle.
Leave. I'm telling you. Oh,
Thank you. Perfect.
Cool.
Delightful.
Very cool.
I love everything about this.
I also really love, this is why we want everyone, I'm gonna have a,
All right, okay. Let's go with
as a reminder, we're going to move forward this time. Can you mark?
Yes.
I can't do that, it's
Okay,
over there.
I got it.
I would do it, but it's over there, outside of the range of my little grabbers.
I got it.
Can we get Elizabeth and Jessica to the stage, please?
We do not. We do not. We are quite full, which is delightful because for a moment there everyone was like, we're too tired. So thank you everyone who signed up. We so appreciate you.
As a reminder, it is very recommended that you get here early for tea dueling, as it can fill up, and we understand that it is very early in the morning this season, but it can't, as early as it is for you, remember how much earlier it is for us.
All right, you have seen a tea duel, you've heard the teas. Do you have a tea preference? Despair.
Oh, existential despair.
Good choice. Also,
Oh, we would like two existential despair. Let's actually make it 3. I need a top up.
I mean, really, it's a 4. It's a 4 despair moment.
Yes. 4 despair.
All the despair today. Jessica, you look absolutely smashing. I love this ensemble. Did you make your frock?
no, actually, my husband did.
I think I've seen you in this frock once before. It's one of my favorite garments that you own, actually. I love harems
And you love
cranes and all things of angled bird, avians of wobbly length.
And you love a cake.
I do love a cake.
You love a cake. And Elizabeth, you are bringing such a gorgeous look today. I love this velvet coat you've got going on. It pairs so beautifully with your hair. Really just stunning.
You are very hair to toe matching at this time.
Oh, little red
I see it. It's not recommended.
It is.
Please select a weapon.
Jessica. Oh, thank you, Jessica. Would that be I do love you, Grandpa.
Do you now?
Absolutely.
Well, let's get on to it. Rock versus King. A little bit lower on the pitch, dear.
There we go. We have got a wonderful pitch over here. Great grip. And
You can do it. You can hold it from any angle. It just needs to be a little bit lower on the pitch. There we go.
perfect.
It's just the edge. Thank
Excellent.
you for your understanding. I don't mean to be a little nitty, but that is the nature. You'll burn your finger. It's what will
You
happen.
don't want you to hurt yourself.
Okay.
On the count of dunk, you know what to do.
1, 2, dunk! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And raise those boogies out.
The duel has begun. These are some good dunks, Grandpa.
They're deep.
They're deep, they're precise.
What's really pleasant about the existential despair is it's very obvious where the line is.
I so appreciate that when judging a tea duel. I'm also really delighted to see the Belgian stack.
Oh no, there's a.
Oh.
We
Oh, my goodness me.
Oh,
Most
no.
of
Shame.
No, it's a splatter. It's a splatter. It's a splatter. But we
Jessica. Thank you for tea dueling with us today. Please take your teacups with you and your biscuits. Jessica, you will return for round 2. Elizabeth, you shall remain in our hearts forever.
Are you a member of the Loose Leaf League or the Burnt Bean Cabal? Okay.
And Jessica, are you a member of the Loose Leaf League or the Burnt Bean Cabal? All right.
I can't.
I'll take it.
I have petroleum gloves. It's fine.
We are not able to attend, but we will be there in spirit. I can't wait to see photos. Have a wonderful fashion show.
Okay, so up next, can I get the professor and the vixen?
Yeah, there's a lot of.
There's a lot of curtain. It's a lot of curtain.
It makes for a really dramatic entrance, though. We love that. Welcome to the stage, Professor. You're welcome. It's lovely to see you again. And your moustache. It's very fine. How are you feeling today?
I am feeling awesome. Competition.
Excellent. Vixen, it's been a while since you've taken to the stage. You've really become more of a behind the bar gal than the behind the tea dueling gal. How do you feel like you're going to fare? Do you think your learned skills in mixology will help you mix up a success today?
I think so.
Okay.
Like I've become at least, well, like good at most liquid-based.
And both liquid-based techniques. Yes. Really, it's just you've got fluids everywhere.
That's what it is.
Versed in viscosity.
Versed in viscosity.
Thank you. What mixed drink do you think you're best at the bar?
I think a mean margarita.
A mean
Who
margarita.
doesn't love a mean margarita? Now, Professor,
Just one with a real bad attitude.
it's a little stroppy in the morning, that's all.
The clubless hussy of a
It
margarita.
is a gluttonous hubsy of a margarita. Now, Professor, you are responsible for your partner's smashing ensemble. You are a sewist yourself of some skill. Do you feel that your steady hands as a sewist are going to be a benefit to you today? So steady.
Oh, you okay?
I believe in you, Professor.
What tea would you like? Red sand.
Red sands, excellent.
A blue abyss and a red sand. Red versus blue.
Red versus blue, how perfect. Thank you for that. Thanks for that gift of comedy.
Thank you, Butler Supreme.
Thank you, Arjun Peacock. You know, I love our butlers. They're so dapper. They're so smooth. They really make all the magic happen, and we sit here and look pretty and we say ridiculous things. Isn't that
I mean, some of us sit to just think pretty things. Some of us have dark machinations of what must be planned in the future.
It's not my fault you got a philosophy degree.
That's true.
All right.
I only have one skill. It's to feel bad. Yes, I have one degree in. Oh, that seems concerning.
Please choose your weapons.
A queen and
A dark night. All right, please raise your biscuits.
1, 2, duck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, my goodness.
I was not prepared for this new additional technique.
The lack.
Here's a vixen. Wow, like really bringing that energy.
Really showing that I'm over 21 now.
Whereas the professor is bringing the pure strategic eye of the sewist with an engineer's glance at this top edge. I see that he's making a mental connection even now with the
Although,
molecules.
I do think the molecules are starting to vibrate apart.
I mean, it's
It's
possible.
very jiggly.
They are
They
transcending
are.
this
There's some
plane of existence.
very jiggly biscuits.
Oh, clean up.
They were like abracadabra. Biscuits gone.
This was a really fierce duel, and I just want to say, both of you absolutely nailed your finish with that knob. These were some really pristine knobs, so clean, so fast and furious.
The queen would not notice how fast you ate
No,
that.
it was
You
not.
would be able to get away with it at a Victoria's tea table.
This was almost a photo finish on the knob, and I'm just so impressed by both of you. So a round of applause. Sir, you will take your teacup with you and enjoy your wonderful red sands. And then,
Are you a member of the burnt bean cabal or the loose leaf league?
Never touch a little bee.
Okay,
oh,
never
leaves
touch
all the way. Here you go, sir.
Are you a member of the burnt bean cabal or the loose leaf league? That's what I thought.
A leaf for a delightful
You've already betrayed me by moving away. Technically closer, but farther from my ability to make you do things for me.
Vixen, you will return to the stage, so please keep your teacup. Professor, enjoy your tea, and when you've finished, you may return it to our wonderful butlers. Thank you, and thank you for
We have an open spot that just opened up for you, so you can join us.
Yes, Professor Tailstrom, if you'd like to duel.
Yes, I would like.
Okay,
This is your moment.
this is the moment, right now.
Kayla, come forward. Good morning,
It is
Professor.
it is certainly morning, although I don't think there's any morning that is good.
Oh, I'm sorry.
There's neutral mornings and bad ones.
Good.
I'm wishing
Hello, Kayla.
It's good to wish for things, isn't
Yes,
it?
it is nice
It's
to
really
wish.
nice to.
Well, thank you.
If wishes were fishes, I'd have a full teacup.
Teas are. Kayla, I believe this is your first time tea dueling with us. And is this your first time at Marlborough WestCon?
And did you get hat this week? Did you get this hat today? Yeah. Oh, very exciting.
Fantastic chapeau. Kayla, thank you for joining us today. We're so happy to have you here in the field of tea. Do you have any questions?
Okay.
Are you ready to bring your butch powers to bear, to hold this Vicky with utmost mightiness?
Excellent.
Excellent.
Use those digits proficiently.
Do you know what tea you would like?
Existential despair.
Existential despair.
Professor Tailstrom,
Yes,
you've come down from Canada to grace us with your presence once again.
yes.
I hope you are having an enjoyable time.
I am very much so.
You've been telling stories,
Yes.
ideally not about me, because
No.
it will come back to you. It will come back to me, and I have my ways.
I think only the best stories.
You think the council is bad? Wait until you're on my website.
Why are we starting the morning with violence? Why are we?
I didn't promise violence. It could be a destruction of your reputation. Who
Well,
knows?
that could be.
I'm just saying, don't tell stories about me.
I'm
That was what I
all
was
the
saying.
provision of hurting myself with my reputation.
That's good.
So fierce and vicious at this day.
I'm sorry. I heard rumor that there might be talk about me. I heard a burning sensation in my ears. It might just be an infection. I'm not
I
sure.
think it's an infection going on. It's because I keep stealing your ear.
Yes, you really don't
Really a
clean
mess.
it. You don't clean it when you put it back.
It's a mess.
Yes.
So, Professor, you have dueled with us before.
I have.
You bring the powers of the mighty maple leaf to our table.
Yes.
It is.
My fingers are sticky with maple syrup even as I speak.
Excellent.
It's
Yes.
impossible, really.
So which tea would you like?
I would like the red sands.
The red sands, please.
Excellent. The teas are brewing, steeping, and heading this way, even now.
They They really move with alacrity, don't they?
And you know, alacrity, great purpose, and also a certain mystery which is so compelling. Thank you, Butler.
I feel like at some point we should do like recruitment posters that say like honor, speed, ability to pour tea.
That's what you need to be a tea-dueling butler. Thank you, Butler Supreme.
Oh, it's such a sad teacup. It's so empty. So sad and lonely, unwarmed.
Oh, yeah. Nice.
The butler's being sassy.
Never.
Never.
I mean, we've raised him to be too powerful.
He is so strong. He is the most fearsome of butlers.
We really should broke his spirit more, but I don't think it was gonna happen.
No, he's a survivor. He survived.
That's his go-to karaoke song.
So truly, we broke the Butler Supreme into the field of tea dueling under the most harrowing of circumstances. It is also when we first met Commodore Evie aboard the Queen Mary when I had been felled by a terrible curse, bitten by a truly malicious dragon, and I had to be pushed around the boat the entire weekend in a rolling conveyance, for which that ship is not designed. The Butler Supreme made it happen. He climbed through the girders of the ship at one point to deliver tea and biscuits. If he can survive that, he can survive anything.
Please select your weapons.
I'll take the biscuit to the top, which happens to be...
A castle! And in this corner,
Aren't you tired? Aren't you up too late looking at beautiful bodies?
no, you would not. Dear, it does not.
Are you sure? Because I feel I'm aging as it is.
Never gets old. Kayla, you have the pawn. Mightiest, most mobile, and most noble of pieces. Are you ready? Raise your biscuits. 1,
2, dump! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
and the duel has begun.
That is some dirty knuckle resting, my friend. Do not be a dirty knuckle rester.
What? What am I not doing?
You
You're
stopped.
You're
You
good
had
now.
some dirty knuckle resting.
Oh,
This is a very strong hold over here. Kayla is using the Tibetan stack with the Liverpoolian twist. We have some really interesting mashups in our tea dueling grips
Oh, but
today.
she has the most dangerous of contrivances, the giggle wiggle.
It's true. Giggle Wiggle is really one of the grave dangers for tea duelists everywhere. Undermine even the strongest player.
Although it's quite gooey over there.
There's a lot of shimmy in that biscuit. I'm concerned about that top edge. It looks like it's ready to thwart the professor at any moment.
And remember, you can always
Clean
very honorable, but you didn't follow my most important rule of tea dueling.
Oh, yes,
You did
But
not.
you survived.
You barely survived. I saw it collapse into your mouth.
Yes.
But you did survive.
I panicked. And Kayla unnerved me, and I lost my mind for a moment.
Well,
I mean, how can you not? Kayla is clearly a powerful gymnast in training. So excited to have you join us. Kayla, please enjoy your swats. Yeah, there you go. Swats.
Swapsies.
All right, here we go.
Okay.
And do you want to give me a little... There we go. Kayla, this is for you.
Oh no, I've given you one already.
Lou, are you loose leaf, big leaf, or the burnt bean kebab?
It means,
tea-
do you like tea or coffee?
Or coffee?
Oh,
Wow, I see you're a double agent.
a double agent. The loose leaf leaf or the burnt?
Oh, the loose leaf league, absolutely.
Excellent
Not barbarians
choice.
up there,
I've heard that about Canada, that you're not barbarians.
right?
It's magical. Professor, thank you for returning our stage today.
Well, thank you for inviting me.
You are most welcome, and I know you are telling tales this weekend. Do you have any sessions today?
Yes, actually, I'm doing something new this year that I've never done before. Well, I did it yesterday. I'm telling stories with Nikiska. Belly
Nikiska.
dancing troupe. 2 o'clock, I'm going to be telling a story with them performing as I'm telling the story. So, something unique. I've never done it before, but it's been lovely.
I mean, you did it once before.
Yesterday was an experiment. Nobody died, and so we're going to do it again.
We are. Thank you, Kayla. You will be back to the stage, so please take your tea, drink it, enjoy your biscuits, and yeah, you get to keep it all. It's all yours.
Do you need some help?
We can call a butler.
Okay.
All right, because we've got butlers, we've got Captain Boomerang, all the way from down under, ready to assist. You have friends.
We don't need you to leave, but you do need to leave here.
Yes. Can I promote one more thing that I'm doing today?
Yes.
So tonight, I don't know here who's going to the wedding, but if weddings affect you the way they affect me, they'll put you in the mind for murder. So at this evening, I think at 9 o'clock, it's a night of werewolves, and we're going to be exploring a little town being affected by werewolves. I hope you come and enjoy it.
Okay, can I get Captain Boomerang and the Vixen back on the stage?
Oh yes. I'm very excited. Because you know, Captain Boomerang, I will say this. You are one of the great teachers.
Okay.
You're welcome. And I am so chuffed to have you here with us, all the way from San Diego.
Now, what tea would you like this time?
Existential despair.
Existential despair.
Excellent.
Another blue abyss.
Yes, you may have all the blue oh dear, this is a terrible word for a time. You may have all the blue abyss that you would like. You're welcome. It pairs so well with your eye makeup. You're so dumb. I know why we called you the Vixen, because you wield the power of cuteness with a sort of razor-sharp precision. Don't trust the cuteness. Don't trust it.
Okay, we have armories, we're waiting on existential despair, and then we are going to move forward.
That's so good. Thank you, Argent Peacock. You know, they're all so good at this pouring.
Okay.
Really beautiful. All right, are you ready?
Select a weapon. It doesn't matter if they're ready or not at this point. King!
Dark Horse.
Knight!
Are you ready?
Okay. 1, 2, down! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5!
Raise those biscuits. And the duel has
The
commenced.
Vixen almost testing my patience. That's just barely 50%.
I mean, the Vixen is very precision tea duelers by the numbers. Captain Boomerang has no fear. Has seed spiders bigger than my head. What danger is there from a biscuit that might crumble at any moment? No. This is a
Clean up!
Oh my goodness.
Clean up!
You know what, duelers? If we have not said it, we're going to say it right now. You have been really bringing some super clean duels today. So sharp. Everyone's been doing great knobs. I'm so proud of you. But Captain Boomerang, that was fierce. Excellent knowledge.
You will return to the stage.
Yes, you will. You're always part of the staff and part of the butler crew. Whenever you wish to return to us, we will welcome you back with open arms and really hot teapots.
Our prodigal intern.
We adore you. Thank you for tea dueling with us today.
Yeah?
Anytime.
Can we get Kayla and Jessica to the stage, please? This was like slightly too long to lull.
Yeah.
I might have taken a little power nap in that moment.
I mean, Grand Arbiter, you needed that moment. You needed to bolster your spirits. Jessica, welcome back to the stage. So delighted to have you dueling with us. What tea would you like, madam?
I will stick with the existential split.
An existential, I mean, it serves me so well all the time.
Kayla, what would you like? Okay, we're gonna need you to drink a little bit more so that when they top it up, it's nice and hot, okay?
This tea is piping hot. We serve our tea. I mean, we're pro-chugging of tea. Once it's not absolutely molten, melts your face.
I can do the chug right above molten.
Yeah, it's just right molten.
Right below molten.
It's only above, not below. It has to be like
So tired. 213 degrees Fahrenheit.
212? No.
No.
Not possible.
Not for the great.
I am ready to die.
We'll carry you to T-Bala, Grand Arbiter.
No, given my current sins, I know that I'm going to burn in hell.
All right, Jessica.
I'm taking the express train.
The espresso train. Excellent. Kayla, Jessica, we are so excited to have you duel with us again. Are you ready? Please choose your weapon.
Choose your weapon. We have a rook.
All right.
It is a castle, actually.
It is a castle.
Well, that's a rook, but this is a castle. It's a king and a rook, and they're going to do a castle.
Do a castle dance.
I mean, this is the only time in which yes, this is technically correct.
Okay. Good show, Kayla. All right. Excellent pitches.
It's the best kind of correct, the technical kind. The kind where you have to go to the addendum of the rules, and you're like, actually, 7.35 says this is totally chill.
Please raise your biscuits. On the count of 2, you know what to do.
1, 2, dive! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5! And raise those bickies out.
And the duel has begun.
I really appreciate how Kayla sort of moves like a crane, like very exacting in her approach. It's very like, only right angles, 90 degrees only. It's a very attractive woman.
Now, of course, Jessica is bringing that insouciance and distinctive eye for detail that is her hallmark, really bonding with the top edge of her biscuit.
Oh, and her mouth is just ready for the licking. She's just like, any time.
Can't deny any number. We've really got 2 strong competitors here today. Very in the moment, very connected, very committed. Oh, lean on to Jessica. Jessica, that biscuit was on the verge. You timed that perfectly. That was a perfect execution on
But you
your
saved your...
Now to Vicky, not Vicky.
Yes!
That's correct.
That is correct!
A round of applause.
Okay, so you'll just stay here. You just stay here, and you will get your exit.
Thank you, Jessica. Well, we were handling some business for the next event, which is a splendid teapot racing,
So you-
following this immediately.
And you don't have to go anywhere. You can just stay seated if you want, because we're just going to set up while that's happening. Hope you don't mind us being messy.
Well, we all will.
Yeah, we're a little bit messy in general.
That's true.
Okay, can Captain Boomerang return to the stage, please? You keep coming back.
Oh, Captain, my Captain, Captain Boomerang. It's so lovely to have you with us. Is there anything you'd like to share?
I'm really happy. I'm basically just over there, so whether they want to or not.
You know what? I'm so happy you did that too.
They really are very persnickety, foolish people to think that you don't have better things to do than be there.
I told them I was going to a wedding and seeing friends, and they were like, oh, that sounds fun.
seize the means of your own production and do not let people deny you doing whatever you want with your free time. Whether or not they take you seriously or not, the fact that you do not have children does not mean you have to give things up, and the fact that you have commitments does not mean that you owe them anything. Remember that. You owe them nothing.
All right. I love that we had our unionizing workers' rights moment today. Well done, Grand Arbiter.
I advocate for workers' protections wherever I can.
Absolutely. You're here.
Yes.
You're here. We'll raise a cuppa to that. All right, my darlings, my doves.
We're members of the poor proletariat because we pour tea.
Good. My darling Captain Boomerang, what tea would you like?
Existential despair.
An existential despair.
It's nice that we see like people try existential despair and they're like, oh, nothing else will do now.
I'm hooked forever. Please give me more despair.
Which you can get at teafuckteas.com.
Along with many other fine teas. Kayla, what tea would you like? More despair. You know, despair all around. I love that for us. It's the most jovial despair.
So this is the last tea duel for today. After this, the winner will be awarded the treasured item,
the key to the Grand Championship duel. If you win today and you are unable to attend the Grand Championship duel, you may nominate someone to stand in your stead.
As a reminder as well, we recommend that all competitors who did tea dueling this weekend come to the final, as the fourth slot of the tourney is always decided by the Arbor's choice.
That's correct.
Where I choose at my whim a wild card.
Usually the boop boop machine is involved.
Yes, the all-powerful and mighty judgment of boop boop.
It's a sight to behold.
Celery Star. My first sequel to pick the wild card.
Yes.
I remember that, and I am so delighted that someone else shares in that hallowed memory of celery.
Okay, we have weapons. We have tea.
This is the final tea duel for today. This is the duel of doom. And we have a member of the proletariat over here, the mighty pod.
And we have the bishop. It's a bishop. So it's going to be man versus God.
We love to see it.
Classic tale. Raise those pickies. 1, 2, done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And raise those pickies out.
And the duel has begun.
Those are some fairly deep dumps.
Those are some good big holes as well. I noticed that Kayla is not only using again the Tibetan stack, but has incorporated the basket turn, which allows the biscuit to rest over the teacup, avoiding the dreaded splodge. Of course, Captain Boomerang has engaged their signature maneuver, the engineer's vice. This allows the duelist to behold the wiggle of their biscuit.
It's actually a levitating vice, though.
Oh my goodness, you're correct. It is the levitating vice.
Although we are seeing a real twist, a distortion. A distortion. Wait, I think that was a photo finish.
That was a photo.
I'm going to check the records, though. I checked the records.
All right, Grand Arbiter.
While you did, in fact, nom last, your bicky collapsed onto your hand as it was consumed, which means that it is not a clean nom in full, which means that Kayla, you are the winner.
It was really that the gods of tea thwarted you today, but I want you to know I saw the passion. I saw the tiger. You were a competitor. Thank you.
You are contender. Okay, so that was tea dueling for today. If you're like, I missed out and I want a tea duel next time, tomorrow is the last day, and it is at 10 a.m. every morning. I recommend getting here at 9:45. I certainly will be here. So if you're like, I missed tea dueling and I want it to happen, be here early to ensure your spot is filled with you and not some stranger. Thank you for your time, and you can stay here and wait around until 11:30, and we will start the teapot races. So thank you so much. Thank you. If you have teapot racers and you're here for teapot racing, please make sure you're sitting in the front 2 rows on the right-hand side.
Okay, now we have this wonderful medal for you. This is your key to the Grand Championship duel on Sunday afternoon.